I said I wasn't going to do it. I said I wasn't going to get into the Magic card games. I said I'd never buy these because I'd never be able to get them all, and it would be too expensive and I would be an idiot, but I did it. So today on In the Case Geek Culture, we're going to pop open these Secret Lairs. I have no idea what the fuck Secret Lair is. I just guess they're like special edition cards, because I bought some regular packs and a collector's pack and stuff like that to open them and see what's going on. I'm not honestly like the biggest fan of these. I think that the art's kind of shit. But I am obsessed with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and yeah, this is going to be expensive. Anyways, let's jump into it. Okay, so from what I've gathered with Magic is they release these Secret Lair things, which are just like bonus special cards, and you buy them and there's not like a surprise or anything. You know exactly what's in them, but they're expensive as shit, to be honest with you. Their whole set, including regular non-foils, was like $400 or something like that. And I was like, why would I buy this and get the regular ones with the foil? Like, that's just stupid to me. I just want the foil. So I got, just got the foil of all the little Secret Lairs they released. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sets. So we can start with this first one, which is Kevin Eastman's Colors, whatever that means. But let's pop this open. What is this fucking seal? See, I feel like an idiot because all you guys have probably seen the Magic the Gathering stuff and all that. I probably shouldn't do it this way, but let's just see what happens. Because I always hate pulling these tabs. Yeah, I just pull a fucking tab. Who am I kidding? Why make it easy when you can be stupid? There we go. Okay, so this is the first ever Secret Lair I've ever purchased, opened. I almost bid on the X-Men, but then I said to myself, well, I'll never be able to get them all. Why would I pay for this? Blah, blah, blah. Well, now we'll get into this. So let's pop this bad boy open. Comes with a thank you card. That's cute. I don't know what the hell I need that for. Was that part of the price? And then you get these cards here. From what I understand, they're all the same. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment, please. I'm just getting into this. I'm probably never going to buy any other Magics besides the Turtles. I did buy a bunch of Final Fantasy ones. Then I gave them to my friend because I was like, if I open these, it's going to be terrible. But Turtles always win. So we have the Loxodon Gatekeeper. Shakamashi Student. Throat Slitter. Gutter Snipe. Butcher of Malakir. I mean, that's cool. They're cool. They look cool. I mean, I'm always a fan of Kevin Eastman's art. So, I mean, that's cool. Let's get to the next one. Next up, we'll do the Last Ronin pack. Let's see here. Let's pop this open. Like, I'm seriously ignorant to Magic. So, I mean, if somebody... I could go down a tangent of Googling, but every time I Google stuff for Magic and all that, like even the card listing for this, they gave me all kinds of shit, and then there was like weird names for it and all this other stuff, and I don't get it. So if somebody wants to explain it to me, that'd be awesome. But I'll keep opening the stuff that I get just to show you, because I'm purely in this for collecting. I'm not trying to sell shit. I never buy anything with the intent to sell. If I do sell, it's just because I need room, and it's just time to get rid of it. I want something new. So let's see here. You have Settled Wreckage, which is, I guess, whenever they were getting attacked by the foot and wiped out. That's so cool. It's cool how they look like comic covers. Mental Misstep. Okay. Splinter, the Vengeful Sensei. That's a cool looking card. Anger. He's a creature, whatever that means. Court of Calling. That's a cool. Oh, now that's cool. With the new Turtles. That's pretty sick. There were 6 cards in this one, whereas the other one had 5. That's weird. Is that normal? I don't know. Well, let's get the next one going. I'm pretty excited about this one. It's the Stan Sakai cards. It's funny how he's intrinsically tied to the turtles. Like, if you think of turtles, you think of Usagi Yojimbo and Stan Sakai. It's kind of like Panda Khan too, and that's weird because Panda Khan wasn't even really a thing. He had his own comic and stuff, but it's just you don't think about him necessarily with turtles. But they made a figure of him with the turtle figures back in the day, and now he's tied to it. And so there's a lot of cool stuff. But I love Stan Sakai's art. I can't wait for the Stan Sakai turtles from NECA to come out. I'm actually gonna go look for them later today because they're not supposed to come out until the 20th, but I've seen a lot of people that have found them already, and so I'm going to go find them. So I have fun. I'm going to leave my poor wife here with my 15-year-old daughter and her boyfriend because he's allowed to come over today. But I'm going to go look at Target for turtle cards because that's what I do. There's Miyamoto Usagi. That's a sweet-looking card, man. Katsuchi's Piece. That's a cool card. All these are cool. Masters of Ceremonies. The Second Harvest. God, that looks good. Oh, dude. The Grass Cutting Sword. Who can forget? Uh-oh. Big Score. Well, that's it for those ones. One of my favorites is the Mighty Mutanimals, and they get their own little run, man. I think it was it Don Brown that created them and tried to get them going, and it just didn't pan out. They got murdered. The way they die, that it ends in the Archie comics is it's not funny, but it's fucking funny. They're just like and then they're all murdered. It's fucking to me that's just funny. It's Ryan Brown. Why did I say Dan Brown? Ryan Brown, and I like him outside of the Turtles a lot. Just FYI, but yeah. That's fucking funny, man. Let's get this stuff open here. And here we go. We got Man Ray. Always loved him. I also like that they changed him to Ray Fillet there for a little bit. Slash, the evil turtle from Dimension X. Mondo freaking Gecko Esquire. Hardened Scales, Leatherhead. My son is obsessed with Leatherhead, especially the 2012 3D version, which I can't argue with him. Mutanimals United. There you are. You got Jaguar, Wingnut, Screwloose. What in the fuck? I can't think of his name right now. Dreadmon. There we go. Mondo Gecko, Leatherhead, Man Ray. And then we have Intergalactic Wrestling with Crying Hound, Donatello, Mikey. What's funny is they changed, or this is Raphael, not Donatello. Donatello has a red headband whenever they're fighting in this, so it's funny because you always mistake the two. At least I do. I guess get stupid with it sometimes. But anyways, so I use this guy a lot. I figured I'd talk about this real quick before we start the next one. He's actually a controller holder. It's a shredder. I got him at Target for like $15. But he sure is handy with holding little books and these cards and stuff, so that's always fun. Next to last, we'll bust out the Kevin Eastman prints, but the inks. I thought this was cool. I love black and white art. I've just recently gotten deeper into manga, like for the past year, and I've come to appreciate it a lot more. So let's get. I think I paper cut my fucking finger. Let's see here. Come on. Boop. Okay, so I think it's all the same cards. It's just black and white. But look how clean and good that looks. And the shine with the silver kind of gives it like that white look too. And see how it's different? And if you hit it different ways, it's sick. That is sick. Yeah, they're the exact same cards, but I think the inks look better than the color. Definitely cool. The card's got a little too much for old Shred Head over here. So, last one, the VHS Villains. Pretty excited about this. I'm actually very pleased with this purchase. It was expensive. Not something I would usually do. Not because, you know, I'm worried about spending money or anything. It's just, it's cards. And it's hard for me to justify some of the money here whenever, I got comic books from like the 60s and 50s, and I don't even pay that much for them. And, they're like first appearances of amazing figures. Like, so let's take, for example, my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. Let's say the third printing. I bought that thing for $60. I don't know how much it is now, a couple hundred. But it's understandable. You're talking about 3,000 comics. Well, at that point, I think it was like 15 or 20. Of something that people just didn't give a shit about back then. And it was also an independent comic book that wasn't huge. So there's not many of them, and they're also a weird size. So I understand the value to those, but you're talking about millions of these cards are produced. I don't even know how many of these Secret Lairs are produced. Again, I'm ignorant to Secret Lairs, but all the other cards, yeah, there's the ones that are shortchanged on purpose because they're the secret rares, whatever they call them in this. But they're still, in my opinion, not that valuable. It's a card. And I love cards. You should see my card collection. It is stupid how many cards I have. But I just don't get it. Because you'd get, from the 90s, you'd have the X-Men runs where they had like these special groupings. And even at 30 to 50 bucks, and you'd have like 10 cards, 15 cards. Some of them would be the 9 where they made one big picture. It's still not that much comparatively. And it's just wild to me how much cards go for now. But anyways, off that tangent, there's old Baxter. These look pretty all right. They're like VHS covers. You got the Shredder. You've got Species Specialist, where they were the Roadkill Rodney's drug in the Borin and the Rhinoceros. I remember that vividly. There they are busting out. Old Krang, looking crangy. And of course, you got to have the Rat King. The Rat King's the shit. Well, there we have it, folks. All the Secret Lairs in the foil versions. Like I said, they also offer the regular versions. I don't understand why you would get them whenever they have the foil, unless you're a completionist. And I totally get that, because I have that issue too, but I'm trying not to get into it like that with these. Also, if anybody stayed to this point, thank you. I do need some advice with the cards, because I bought a special binder for these and the Union Arena ones, but I don't know how to order these, because I know they have like foil and then regular, and then there's the collector boxes. I don't know what the difference is between those. And then I looked it up online, and they had different numbers for different things, and I'm not sure if I just put them in order. What if I have the wrong one with the #1 is the #1 over here? And so if anybody has an explanation for it, let me know. Or if you have a video where somebody explains it, even cooler. Or if you make a video, hit me up and let me see it. But I'm going to get these put into a binder, and I'm probably going to start these off at the front, and then I'll do the regular game or regular cards after it, because these aren't going to change in number, but those may vary. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Like and follow if you can. Comment, let me know if you see something that I did that I don't know, or that I did wrong, or anything like that. It'd be appreciated. Explaining to me like what the hell Secret Lair is, or how the magic cards work, because I'm a nerd and a geek, but I'm also a novice whenever it comes to Magic. And I'm not trying to step on Magic players' toes and get into this and like, let's jack this up. No, I'm not trying to resell. I just really genuinely like TMNT, and I want to get into this. All my friends, like I said, they play Magic. I never got into it. I gave them whatever Magic cards I've had. These are the first ones I've ever bought and kept for myself. So anyways, have a great rest of the day. Like and follow.